Hey, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the NECA Batman Arkham Origins quarter scale figure. So as you can see, this is based on the video game Batman Arkham Origins, and I did used to have that on the PlayStation 3, and I thought that was a pretty good game, but I know like a lot of the fans do kind of consider that to be the weaker installment of the Batman Arkham series, because I do have like a Batman Return to Arkham right here, which contains Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman Arkham City. And these were the PlayStation 4 remastered versions. Plus I also have Batman Arkham Knight 2 as well on PlayStation 4. But I used to have this one too as well on PlayStation 3, But yeah, as you can see, this is the box that contains the figure. So you can see like Batman on the inside. And it says Batman Arkham Origins. And of course it also says it down here, quarter scale action figure. And it has an image, of the cover. And of course you see images of the figure too on the side. I think he has like the accessories that it shows him with the accessories that he has. And I believe this is released in 2014, if I'm not mistaken. And of course it has like a scripture on the back. It says, from GCPD files, suspect is believed to be responsible for multiple assaults against both criminals and law enforcement officials. Identity of the suspect currently unknown. May be a single individual or multiple individuals working together. Conflicting reports of suspect physiology range from dark specter to large winged creature. Lack of photographic and forensic evidence makes it difficult to confirm or refute these claims. First sighting reported nearly 2 years ago, though frequently has been recently increased. Multiple reports of suspects employing custom-built armored vehicle and unlicensed low-flying aircraft. Warning: considered armed and extremely dangerous. Approach with extreme caution. Multiple outstanding warrants. Additional, immediately notify desk officer and vigilante task force if suspect is cited or evidence obtained. Of course, they are detailing, because this is like the actual Batman Arkham Origins story is actually detailing like Batman was first Batman, like when he first was like starting, fighting crime, so nobody didn't know if he was like real or anything like that, they was hearing about this like bad creature, so that was actually like the story of that particular game, Now this says that it also includes 2 pairs of hands, grappling gun, batarang, and belt clip. So we're going to open this on up and get into her. And as usual, I just want to show the figure like on the inside how it looks, Give me some of the accessories still like strapped in right now. Now I do notice that the background box for this, it was just really simple like this, Don't like it's really anything there. That's supposed to be snow or something, So yeah, as you can see, this here's the actual figure. And as usual, they have like the cape are usually in these plastic bags, but you gotta like slide off, So the cape can like just hang out, I noticed there's also some plastic there too as well. As usual, what I'm going to do is actually use like the Kaiser doll stand. I always use these for like my quarter scale figures. So what I do is just take the Batman, figure and just put them on the Kaiser doll stand. But what I do first is actually just talk about like his articulation and so on, like this, I also want to measure Batman right quick. Now I do have him on the stand too. I think he's like, he's just over 19 inches, almost 20 inches in height. Alright. So as you can see, this here is the figure. And this is a good representation too. Now it's been a while since I played Batman Arkham Origins, but the likeness to him is done pretty well, The head can turn, side to side. It looks like he can kind of look up and he can kind of, look down too. I notice his head's like on a ball joint too as well. But as you can see, like the armor and like his suit and stuff, I think looks awesome, I think it's awesome material, you know. And I do notice that these right here, these actually are like separate, like built pieces, as you can see. Like it's a shoulder plates, like shoulder armor. They're actually like, you know, you can kind of pull them out. I think that's kind of cool. It's like actually like separate material, you know. And that's awesome. Even like his utility belt, you know, it's done very well too. Of course, like here's like his gauntlets, you know. You can raise them up, you know. He has a hand swivel. Now I do notice that the arm seems to be kind of limited. Like you can't really like fold it because like all this like armor and stuff that Batman has on his arm. So it's like you can't really like fold the arm. I'm gonna try it. What I actually do is actually turn like the actual gauntlet, because the way my gauntlets where they actually turn, then you can get to Batman's like bicep right there. Then you can like you can fold. So he does have like a fold like in his arm, you know, with bend at the elbow. So I guess even like over here, you know, you actually have to turn this like this, like the wrist, then you can fold. Cause see that armor right there is actually blocking where his bicep is. So as you can see, Batman does have like a bend at both elbows. This is a huge figure too. So he does have good articulation like in the arms. And he has the split too as well. There is a split. It's like on a ratchet too. You know, you hear that ratchet like sound. Now he does actually stand too, but I'm gonna still actually have mine on a kite stand. But I do know it's like he does like actually stand. You know, as you can see. But I know I'm gonna still put mine on the Kaiser doll. And of course, the leg does go up too. He has a bend in the knee. So you can like bend them too. So he does seem to stand pretty well. This is a huge figure too. What the quarter scales are anyway, you know. And of course you have like the cape back here flowing too as well, as usual. I know I used to stretch mine out to see how wide they are. And it's done like on a cloth material. Now I do notice that this one doesn't have like a wide like cape span. It just actually like dangles. It's not where you can like stretch it all the way out, you know, like the other ones. And he also has it like kind of like in the bat form too. When you look down at the bottom, see how it has like the bat shapes in it at the bottom. But I think this is an awesome figure though. It's pretty cool, you know. The belt, as usual, is kind of like I think it's kind of a separate piece. And Batman also has like this loop thing right here too. Right here hanging on him right here in the front. Now what I want to do is actually talk about the actual accessories that come with the NECA quarter scale Batman Arkham Origins figure. Now as usual, you can see this is how the gadgets be. They be inside like these plastic containers, then you just slide this lid off. And voila, there's like his accessories. Now the first accessory I want to talk about with the Arkham Origins Batman figure is his actual grappling gun, which you can see right here. I think this is awesome looking too. I think this is cool. I don't think it has any like separate pieces or anything, you know. It's just a simple like grappling gun. Then Batman has 2 alternate hands too as well. So he comes with 2 alternate hands. He has like a grappling hand, because you can clearly tell this is for the grappling gun. And he also has like I guess it's probably like for the batarang, because you can set that little grip right there on the inside for like sticking something in there, but not too large of an object. So it has to be like the batarang. What I'm gonna do now too is actually take off the hands of the Batman figure too as well, so I can put on hands, but I can put accessories in them, you know, so he can hold like his accessories. Now that I changed the hands, as you can see, I have the grappling gun in Batman's hand. His hands came off pretty easily too. I'm surprised, you know, I didn't have any trouble. I didn't have to loosen them. It just came on off, you know. But he does hold the grappling gun pretty good too. You can actually have him like turn looking at it too. So I think that's kind of that's awesome. And just to get kind of close with it, as you can see, you know. I didn't want to take him off the actual stand. But yeah, he does actually hold it out pretty well too. Now what I want to show too is the actual grappling hook that fires out of Batman's grappling gun. And this is it right here, as you can see. It actually spreads, as you can see. I think that's kind of cool. So you probably could even put a rope on it if you want. And there's also like a hole in the grappling gun for you to actually just stick it in. So as you can see, that's how it actually looks. So I think that's kind of cool. And it's awesome that it kind of opens up and closes too. And that's kind of cool. Next accessory that comes with the Batman Origins, Batman Arkham Origins figure is this actual batarang. And it is like pointed too as well. Now this batarang doesn't fold up or anything, you know, it just stays like simply like this. Cause you would think it would fold, you know. And it's pointed too, so you probably be kind of careful with this. As you can see, it's Batman with the actual the batarang like in his hand too as well. Holds it pretty well too. And the last accessory that comes with the quarter scale Batman Arkham Origins figure is this actual belt clip that usually comes with some of these like quarter scale Batman figures. Because of course you know what you do is take Batman himself. So I gotta take him off the stand. And if you look like on his back here, you can actually take like the actual this clip thing right here, and you just like hook it on somewhere back here in the back. So let's see if I can do it. As you can see, there's the belt clip on Batman's back, and what that really is for is actually taking Batman's like grappling gun. But once you have it on, you just take like his grappling gun. And I think with some of the other ones, it's like I've had trouble getting it on her. But the gun will actually just like hang right here on like Batman's back, you know, on this belt clip thing. I'm not sure if I even really have it on right, you know. Okay, that's the NECA Batman Arkham Origins quarter scale figure. This is an awesome figure, you know, and I'm a huge Batman fan. Batman is my favorite comic book superhero of all time, so there's no question I'd have been eventually picking this figure up, you know. And I know there's another Batman Arkham figure too as well, I think based on Batman Arkham Knight, you know. But of course this is based on Batman Arkham Origins, which I did have on the PlayStation 3. I remember me having that on like a launch, you know. I actually had that like on pre-order. I remember waiting for that release, you know, on PlayStation 3. And I eventually got, and I know it's also the one like a lot of the fans don't really like, you know, or the critics or so on, but it was still a pretty good solid game, but it wasn't really created by Rocksteady Studios, you know. It was actually from WB Montreal. I think they were the ones that actually made this one, whereas like the other Arkham games were the major ones, like were made by Rocksteady Studios, you know. But I do have the Batman Return to Arkham set, which has Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham City on PlayStation 4. And Batman Arkham City was actually my favorite in the Arkham series, you know. Plus I also have Batman Arkham Knight 2 as well on PlayStation 4. But yeah, I would definitely recommend picking this figure up, you know, especially if you're like a fan of the Arkham games. Definitely that particular crowd. But I guess if you just want like a quarter scale like Batman figure, this one is awesome, you know. I think it's cool. Like the cape, you know, and he has like these separate pieces, you know, like of his armor that looks kind of cool, you know, how they like, pull out and stuff, you know. So I think this is an awesome figure, you know. So this is the NECA Batman Arkham Origins quarter scale Batman figure. I would definitely recommend picking this one up, you know. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.